Yo, I would firstly hug them. Maybe if I can get abantu who knows more about business.
Yeah, I just applied because I thought that this was something fit for me.
That's why I joined YID and yangisiza kakhulu ngibonge ithuba ebanginika lona nami ngikwazi ukuthi ngibonakale.
First of all, I will thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Hi, my name is Tembu. I am the founder of YID Pty Ltd, trading as POP Baby Care. We manufacture baby skincare ointments for skin irritations found in infants to toddlers.
My name is Tlahla. I'm living at Hlungwini. The company name is Zolimo.
Okay, my name is Xolile Qwesha. Ngalapha eKhayelitsha, Cape Town, Western Cape. Igama lekhampani endiyenzayo ngu-Royal Technologies, whereby assist abantu nge-internet, nezinto ezinjenge-CVs, ama-fax, ama-copies, that kind of stuff.
My name is Mvuselelo Vavi. The name of my company is Starting Point Marketing Agents. So I started starting to do business in 2019 before I approached YID.
Mfundo Mbali, it's a born entrepreneur that was born in the Eastern Cape. Moved to Cape Town at the age of 10, having to be introduced by my mom into a business, things fruities, things masi, things chips, having bandivuke from Mapempuleni to a Kailicha, walking from 3 o'clock in the morning to catch a train so that we can go to the market, get the fruit. I have to sleep in a banana box so that I can go back to school at 8:45.
Igama lami nguNosipho Wakakhumalo. I'm from Etemini area, Estenga. I'm in a business of baking. I'm baking bread, also scones and nama biscuits, nama cake and shit.
I'm Lungile Cele from the township of Makapeni, south coast of Durban. The only thing I can say about myself is I'm an entrepreneur. I'm an opportunist. I take every opportunity that comes my way.
My name is Senzo Msimango. I'm from Kwamashu, Durban. I'm the owner of the New City Traditional Bakery. Ngiyabhaka. Angikhumbuli ngikuthanda ukubhaka. But engikwaziyo ngami, I'm a business-minded person. When I was young, early age, I was inspired with working with my grandfather. I get experience working with him and have that dream one day. I want to have my own farm.
Ekuqaleni andinoxoka ndithi mhlambe it was my passion or something, but I had something totally different from that idea. And then once I attended classes, master classes, YID, and then they basibonisa kwangaba intoni kanye i-business, why you should start a business. So ndafumana ke ngokuba i-business we started because of ubona in the community. You have to solve something in the community. Yeah. So business in my mind, business was something like about business ideas ezinkulu, something into enkulu. Yeah. Then Pioneer master classes, they told us that whatever, like nobangaba into ingakanani, but what lonto uqonba ungayisolve akho community yakho, or whatever challenge the community that is facing. So I saw ke ngoku igap ke ngoku bangaba apha community sitting like i-services ezinjeyana izinto ndiqonda uba ndizirendarishe to ile kwi-community yam ezinjengela nto abantu bastrugglisha ngokusenda ama-CVs, bastrugglisha ngokufotokopa, bastrugglisha nge-internet or something, into ezinjalo. So that's when I started uba ngiqalele business.
So in 2018, I gave birth to a baby boy and we named him Luyanda. But at age 3 months, he was diagnosed with a skin irritation called eczema. And then after trying and testing different kinds of products with unfruitful results, I then decided to come up with a solution for my son's condition. And that's where I actually made a formula for him, which we call it POB Baby Care Ointment.
Sometimes, we get into situations or opportunities, but we are not ready equipped for those opportunities from within, which is at home. That's why a lot of people say that charity begins at home, but for us entrepreneurs, it's very difficult to be understood at home, even though you are raised by an entrepreneur itself, because nowadays education meet the indigenous entrepreneurship that I got from her. So now I have to balance the two, but if it's something that she's new to, she's gonna this is not it. But once it's something that she raised me with, then it is. So it's been that inside and the outside factors that are contributing to my hustle as an entrepreneur.
I started business bakery ngoba ngikhule ngithanda ukubaka, ekhaya besibaka. So that's what inspired me to start a business. And then I saw an opportunity in the community since bakery bingekho and isinkwa siyabiza futhi.
2013, I was working at Cambridge. Baker at Cambridge, ngisebenza eBaker. So the idea came up from there.
Well, I saw a gap. In South Africa, there's just a huge gap in the market of farming. And then I know this aquaponic and hydroponics, they're just an innovative way of farming because there are always barriers in farming. You'd find that at some point there's drought, we don't have water, then the plants are dying because of the diseases. But with this method of farming, it's much simpler, though there are other barriers in this, but it's much effective compared to the traditional farming method, because it covers a lot of problems. Because that if planting with water-based farming, there are less risk, and it's also recycling the water, which means even if there's drought, you won't have the effects as much as those that are planting on soil.
Okay, it's a school management app. So we need users is E4, which is the student, be a teacher, then be a parent, and then a school administrator. And then the parents can able to communicate with teachers. Then the teachers update abazali parents about when they're school, attendance register, school meetings, and all that, timetables. Now if we see payments, school fees, then by sebenzisa la app, then bakwazi communicate nesikole management yesikole. Then school administrators now ziyapost upon meetings ne-timetables yonke.
Currently, okay, I'm also part-time mentoring. I started doing that last year. I'm mentoring the business development students in Activate Academy. I'm also a facilitator. Yeah, I'm also running some other business on the sides.
I'm planting amatumbe, sweet potato, and maize. Yes, for amatumbe, there's a lot of customers that are really ready to buy it. And maize, I'm going to sell it on green maize. I do not have a contract yet, but there's a lot of people who are looking to buy. Yes, I got a contract for different crops. Like I said last time, I have a contract to supply sweet potato, amatumbe, cabbage, potatoes, green beans. It's a lot. Yes, I have 2 contracts, letter of intent, yes.
One, it's that, at home, because as everybody knows, like each and every successful entrepreneur will always tell you that the journey was not easy, but the people from the outside will see the overnight success, but there is no such thing as overnight success. Me, I grew up, assisting my mother, but when it was my time to be the one running the shots, I found a lot of difficulties at my house because my peers and the people that I used to go to school with are driving cars. They have their own houses now. They're independent. But while me, I'm still, going around with buckets full of osmile, amangin, and a bag full of amakwinya, and she does not see that as the equality to the value of my friends who are driving cars, who are working at Absa and all these kind of, sorry for mentioning the name, but who are really working for the real corporates, So it's always been that. And also deep down, like in the township, usually, like I don't sell, like, guys, people don't buy from me. I rather go to varsity, and there's a problem of laws. There's a problem of I'm a student, I'm not allowed to sell.
The challenge yokuqala funding, because at that time there internship, so in being a funding, it was just to help me and was transportation. In fact, I was no so the main challenge be funding. Yeah, and then the network, market, because been figure la field, IT, yeah, so the main challenge is funding. And then SB, as I said, to be market research. I think I can say enough because I'm not in the assume about immediately in the app. Project is our arm, and then be successful. But then I found our internship.
My challenges now in this business is managing people first. I couldn't manage people because sometimes there was I need to learn. I need to be firm when I'm speaking to my employees. And then sometimes market a business to my community. I couldn't market a business ngendlela engifisa ngayo because market a business it needs imali. So I couldn't market the way bengifisa ngakhona a business because even nje I board nje elincane elingaka, like it's very expensive. I think it's one of the challenges, and also packaging. I think I need to take action. Number one, ukuthi business lami lisebenze, because I think into engifecte kakhulu ukuthi when makune into negative eyenzekile, I would feel like bengiba emotional. I think I need to stop doing that because business it's hard in business. So if ngizoba umuntu ozosucceed in the business, I have to be working hard.
The challenge is aqale the time siqala COVID. Yeah. COVID engishaya phansi because everything was going to change. Abafundi abasaya esikoleni ey'koleni akusavumelekile ukudayisa. Abafundi abasaya esikoleni at all, and ama-order from communities bengiwathatha as i-bonus, but mina ama main customer ami bekuwo abafundi from schools, ama-high schools. So ngilimale kakhulu. I-COVID ingabikho, my plan bekuwukuthi I was dealing with schools, as you know, schools. Benginey'kole zami ezo-4 ngaleso sikhathi, 4 schools, and benginabafundi bami abawu-4. So abafundi bami bengibathatha as ama-agents. Bengibarana nami i-program yami yokubashaper, ukubabuilda from schools to how to make money from schools. So bengibanika 150 cakes per day, every day, from Monday to Friday, 4 schools. 100. Bengibanika 50 cakes. The 50 cakes bengenza 150 per day. So boba u4 bebengibuya no 150 every day from Monday to Friday. So izinto behamba kahle, everything was going well, and ben-expect expand iy'kole maybe about 10 around my township.
Yeah, they have affected. Because in 2020 season, I was not planned. I was busy doing fencing here. I would not sell that much. I was, because last time for outside angitshalile ngabuthi kwakonakala sekuthi vele ngekwazi ukuthi kube khona abantu abazothenga because of COVID-19 ngase ngizobiya le ndawo la sengisebenza kule.
Having to have a product that was not tested, the product that didn't have an expiring date, so it was a challenge. But when I was part of the program, ngakwazi ukuthi ngithole i-shelf life ye-product yami yatestiwa, yakwazi ukuthi at least ngikwazi ukuthengisela umuntu something that is tested and that they can actually say they can actually trust, especially market yami is infants to toddlers. Those individuals have so much sensitive skin, so it was then easier for parents to start trusting the product. After saying in our program, I also know I was taught the importance of having a product certified.
Okay, challenges esinazo in the end anazo ne ya oqala ya business yabo kinyaka sento soqala ne jike ko once I had to do like marketing like in the valley ba okay in the corner yabo something, so yeah, but slowly then once again ukundaqala ke like ndaba exposed like in the Puma and organize an speaker just to go around, copy flyers, yeah, one and that's as this, then business started to go well, yabo ehamba kahle yonke into yabo. But again at the time ke ngoku I remember last year super lockdown whereby we were hit by gangsters, yabo famous battery protection fee or something.
More than 3,000 people were murdered here. The number has doubled in a decade. In some areas, the situation is so volatile that emergency services refuse to enter. How did Cape Town reach crisis point?
Like all like bonke small businesses around. I thought ikhayeli chayodwa, but zonke omalanga zonke izindawo zilapha like around Cape Town. So those are the challenges that we were facing, like as people abaqala business, like is better abancinci abakhulu. They didn't care, but especially thina ke ngoku besaqala kuba ku-phase whereby sisithi noko sijonga uba ke ngoku siyakhula, and then where so kufuneke ngoku sithwale nabo ke ngoku because they wanted a fee from us to sibabhatale, of which sibe nathi sinezinye responsibilities esinazo ekufuneke esifeyisene nebusiness ekufuneke sizidedukile. And then xa befika ke ngoku kuthi thina apha ezantsi thina basibonayo basisakhula, then bebesithi around bebesithekelela around estimate around 2.5, and then we had to negotiate to 1.5 at least. Xa befike kuwe ne bachazela into yoba we think ibusiness yakho whether sifuna imali ethile kuwe, then wena ke ngoku uyanegotiate, then if ever ke ngoku uye warefusa bazoxelela into yoba sizawubuya, yabona ngesuku loba fanuba sizothatha imali. Then xa bebuya nyani on that day ungalentukanga ungabaniki ubaxelela istory again, like abanegotiate, they just shoot you dead, like they don't shoot you back like warning or okay we're going to come back or something. No, dead. There are many people, like even one of my people, like when associated nabo, Mr. Mayaba, they were shot dead. Yeah. They were shot dead because they were against the king.
Me, as my name already said, my name is my people's Mfundo, you know. I can't just run entrepreneurship because my mom taught me, you know, because she herself dropped out at 3-3. So somewhere, somehow, I need to balance the two. Not to say she's illiterate, because majority of the things that I've learned over city is not to say it was the first time I heard about it, but it was because of the name and the concept, but I've already knew it. So it's been that balance of finding the right information, the right resources, because sometimes we want funds, we want money, we want that, but you realize that it's not money that you need, but what you need is information and a skill set that will help you take the passion and the mindset of entrepreneurship in you to the outside world.
I was joining the program because I was looking for funding, which was go kickstart my thing from the grassroots. Because bengasebenza leso sikhathi and ngingenayo imali yokuqala ibhizinisi, but at the same time benginayo i-idea benginayo ne-vision yokuqala ibhizinisi. That's why ke ngajoyina i-YID and yangisiza kakhulu, yangitshengisa ukuthi nothing is impossible. Akukho ukuthi ngeke uliqale ibhizinisi because awunamali, awunafunding. Njengoba manje ngilapha engikhona nje, ubona ngigqokele ijacket nje le ayigqoke noma it's because of YID.
Well, I remember the first time when I got a call from YID, I wasn't even sure what YID is because I take every opportunity. I couldn't even remember when I applied. But then I remembered I saw the post on Facebook and then the application information. Then yeah, I just applied because I thought that this was something fit for me since I'm an entrepreneur and there's like prizes and opportunities that were detailed there in the ad.
I joined Youth Ideas Development. I was hungry to know more. I wanted to know more about e-business because imisebenzi ayikho, like I knew ukuthi I've got skill so baker. So also like ngabona ukuthi maybe if I can get abantu who knows more about business, they can teach me izinto ezifana creative thinking, which I've learned at Youth Ideas Development, innovative thinking, ukuthi sometimes you can solve a problem. Yeah, that's why I joined Youth Ideas Development.
The main purpose was to increase my skill on entrepreneurship, to get knowledge how to run successful business and get funding, because I was having struggled to have funds.
Oh, I learned a lot from the program. Ngifunde ukuqala business from the scratch, everything, especially from documentation of business, nokushape i-idea yakho ibe professional, ingabi informal, isusa from informal iye kwi-formal. Ngilene ukupitcha your business idea.
So in 2018, I applied at the Youth Ideas Development Program, and 2019 the program started. It was very interesting because I met and networked with a lot of entrepreneurs, which I am currently keeping in contact with, and I'm collaborating with. Besides that, I managed to learn development skills like business canvas model, which I never knew before the program. I was taught how to actually do design thinking. I was taught the importance of marketing and making sure that the brand is actually looking nice, because at that time I was packaging in a not really nice product, but yeah, being a cause. So I was then motivated by the facilitators ukuthi developed a product to be something that is nice, and at that time bengibiza ukuthi incwedi. So it was just incwedi, and people, it was difficult for individuals to say incwedi, and even if we take say umuntu ngobunzima ukuthi umuntu athi incwedi, and then we came up with POP baby care, which is easy for individuals to then ukuthi babize a product.
One, it's what you guys always emphasize, that no man is an island, and I need to work with other people. As much as I never had projects working with the team at YID, because we met, but all of us, our vision, our direction were different. People wanted to do certain things, and after the program, we were so excited also to go pathways. But for me, that also made me realize that I need more people on my circle. I need a team. I need a people who believes in me, and also the information that I got there, because I still have that manual. Whenever I'm stressed out, I don't know what's happening on my business, I just go through it. Maybe something will just come while I'm browsing through. So the whole program was very effective to me. But one thing that as I say, is that no man is an island, you know, and whatever you may think you know, should you start telling someone else, you start to realize how much do you really know. So for me, yeah, I can't really label the manual. Let's say that's it. As you already mentioned that I've learned about even the prototype, importance of prototype. You know,
masterclasses YID. Ndibone yonke into impossible because they stretch muscles, the brains to be creative. That's all I can say. Yeah, well, there were challenges that we have to solve. Yeah, well, there were activities that were given to us. Yeah, to be creative. That challenged the inner being of ourselves. So, I think actually the masterclasses that I did, to me, they helped me a lot. Yeah, well, to deal like personally, like as self. Yeah, well, like as only good business. Then say there are some things even that I'm capable of. Yeah, but by detaching my clever payan, then I understand that there are lots of things that can come out.
A lot. Besides the academic part of YID, I also get networks. I strongly believe in the fact that the people that you interact with will strongly influence your journey in your life. So by being a member of YID, I learned a lot. I got to engage with people that could help me, even the post, because I am following the YID page, TechnoServe. So I always get something that would benefit me. Even if it doesn't benefit me directly, I know that there are people around me that benefit from that. And then on the academic side, I learned a lot about business. I've been in a lot of business development programs, but each and every time I go to a certain program, I always learn something new.
As an entrepreneur, I've learned that starting a business is a process. It's not what you expected. You high expectations, and then as the time goes by, then you realize, wow, no, you don't need just funding. You need the market, the team to assist you, so that when the business can be successful. And then, yeah, I can say internship beyond what I could, because it was for 5 months. So I was when the app and the website in a shorter space of time, in 5 months. Then after that, I was when the business run, because I'm going to internship and then the business.
I learn a lot because from when I'm starting, before I was not part of YID program, I was not thinking that the market was important before we planned. After I joined them, I learned that what is important to get a market, and to make sure that what you have is the quality, that the market, make sure what you spend, you can get an income after that. I get a lot of knowledge and skill, and I wish I have that belief that one day I will make it due to the knowledge and skill that I get from YID program.
Well, firstly, when I got the response that I got an internship, I wasn't happy because I wanted the money. But then, on the long run, I realized that this is what I actually needed, because I learned a lot, because I knew that if only I got the money instead of the internship, I wouldn't have learned a lot. Maybe I would have used the money in a way that wouldn't have benefited me. But then with the internship, I'm very much grateful. I got an intern at Future Farmers Foundation at Howick, and then I was working with the lady Gillian who owns the a country bounty farm. There I was actually looking for a aquaponic farm, but there she had the hydroponic farm. Well, this was such a great experience. I learned a lot, because aquaponics and hydroponics, they are just more or less the same. Because with hydroponics, it's only that the plants are planted on water in other mediums. But with aqua, it's only that the only difference is that there are fishes there, which produces the minerals and other stuff that the plants need. So yeah, it was such a great experience for me.
first of all, I would thank you for giving me the opportunity. Because ndandifake the application form kwa-YID. Ndandifuna umsebenzi at that time. So I was trying nale idea ndifuna uyenza. So it is even unfortunate like to be ngomnye for okhethiweyo phaa kweza candidates. Because YID because national because ndindafumana ezinye entrepreneurs from kwezinye province. Then
viewer, to you guys, where do I start? I would like to say to you guys, what you have done to me, please do it to other people, and please be there for other young people. You know, for me, after the program, I've developed a philosophy saying, encourage your own win / winners. You know, because in life, all of us want to succeed. As you guys, you did your program, you wanted to succeed. You know, but also let's focus on your winners, you know, which is what you have done perfectly to say, look guys, we want to win, we want to have a perfect program, the program that's going to serve its need and all that. And then when it comes to the people attending the program, which is your winners, they must win also, which is what you guys do. You're always there, you come to Cape Town as if you are just staying here in the CBD or whatsoever. You visited us, trying to motivate us. So to you guys, 3 of you, if you still have a pocket somewhere that is not closed, please pour it inside to this program.
I would firstly hug them. Although we need to maintain the social distancing, I think at that time Mama regulations are gonna stop because I would want to hug them because and also thank them. They brought up this program is so for us. For me, I didn't know where to start until in youth ideas development. I didn't know how to pitch until in youth ideas development. Now I know how to pitch. I've won so many competitions because of the foundation youth ideas development give me as a business owner, as an individual. So I can actually do presentations because of the youth ideas development, because at that time you would talk, we are interactive throughout the program. You are being taught how to pitch, you are pitching, to practice the program. So I think it was able to gain a confidence from youth ideas development and how to lay out a pitch. So ngamhaga ngambonga, but I would be speechless because of I would open my heart and show what I'm grateful. But I would tell that individual I'm so much grateful for trusting in an individual like myself, a township entrepreneur, and just believing in that individual with their capital, with their resources, with their staff and everyone. Like but yeah, I would show my gratefulness.
I would like to thank Ubonga because I thought to move it to plant this huge place is not just easy without them supporting me, because without financial knowledge, skill, everything that I get from them, I appreciate it.
I want to open more than one bakery in our community. Ngikashe abantu abaningi. Ngalo ndlela ngizobe ngicreate imisebenzi endaweni to our youth unemployed.
Ngizoachieve kakhulu because iplan ikhona, but iplan isengashintsha because ngiyafunda manje, I'm studying. So the time I'm studying, the time I'm building the plan, change there. Ngibona izinto eziningi manje ngiyakuma practical ngisasophola izinto eziningi. But iplan ekhona engasitshela yona ongayibona noma ongayi-understand, it's simple. small bakeries, every township, every corner, every township, small bakeries, that's simple. Because if you ungabheka, kuma-township awekho ama-bakeries. Even e-town uyawabona khona la makhulu awaziyo bla bla. But emalokishini awekho, but emalokishini la i-economy lele khona. And ama-order angena. Even now ama-order ngize ngwajikise. Because i-equipment yami ayingivumeli kwesinye isikhathi ama-orders amaningi. Like kamashe ayikho i-bakery ozoyibona ekhoneni nje. Na i-bakery uzo-order ikhekhe le-birthday, order ikhekhe into ya-now. Funa in-now, uyithola now. Nothing. Ngaya ngisho eNanda, ngaya everywhere. Townships. No, but abantu basema-township basuka la bema-town, then beyothola lezo zinto lezo ema-town. Kunama-supermarkets. Yabo, ba-supply even uspa la komasho station spa awunayo bakery usupply ama-bakeries amanye supply ama-products akhona, so that's it.
One, it was having my product tested, having to have e-branding, like to rebrand the whole packaging, because I started with the honey jar. I remember when I went for the auditions, I was having a honey jar that was not labeled. It was just a container of the oil inside, and I wanted to see my product having to be packaged in a manner that individuals or a customer can actually buy it. I wanted to have my product in shelves and having to have a fully clinically tested product that is also approved by dermatologists. And throughout, I managed to get the product tested, dermatologically approved. I managed to put my products on shelves in my community. I managed to rebrand the product from the honey jar to the container that it is today. I think I did manage to get where I wanted to be, although angikafika ngifuna ukuyakhona.
The next 3 years, into endifuna uyi-achieve because xa wenza ibhizinesi awuyenzi for imali only. Because xa une-idea ufuna kube ubone i-gap, then ufuna usolve i-problem, obviously. Yeah, so even ngayisolva la problem yami, at least ngibabona abantu bayi-appreciate la app ndiyenzileyo, then ke ngoku ndingatsho uba ndi-achievile, and then ya xa kunongena nemali ke ngoku ndiyenze imali throughout i-app, because awunokwazi ukwenza into for free ngekho source of income. Into endinoyithanda ngale ibhizinesi yami in the next 3 years be recognized.
To get a proper fence for here and do planting for I wish to plant potatoes in hectares, yes. But what the most into engivimbile kakhulu ucingo lokuthi ngiyibiyele la ngoba ngiyakwazi khona ama plants lawa atsheleka seasonal from around July to December kanje bona right yela amaplants afuna ukuthi ngitile nawo not la depend more ku irrigation system, like ama cabbage they need a lot of irrigation system. We cannot just plant cabbage, yeah, but some plants they go well without proper irrigation.